you serious? Alright.
Final episode, 16th of January, 2007. Final episode date. Oh well. How many shows have they gotten rid of? Amazing Race. Alright, I'm going to find another movie that was my favorite as a kid. What's the show that I haven't seen?
Ooh. Alright.
When did Powerpuff Girls even start? And it finished 2005. Wow.
No way I'm getting teamed on and solo.
I'm just watching YouTube and being sad. It's fun. I shall stay up all night by watching horror stories. What's something creepy that I can watch? I already watched it today. Let's watch some of this.
If that was anyone else would have invited me to a party, I probably wouldn't have joined. I was watching Netflix. I was happily enjoying my show as well.
I've had nothing to do all day.
I don't know who the fuck this is. You guys don't invite me to a party.
What's their name?
He sent me a real name friend request. And
Yeah, what?
His name is your mom. I don't know who the fuck it is.
It's your mom.
Believe me, if I wanted my friend to hack his name, I would have already. But can't be fucked. Plus, he'll be asleep.
It's probably one of my friends. Because I have a friend on my friends list called Your Mom's Gay. And they keep changing it. They keep changing it. Like, their real name is, I'm the worst friend ever. I just forgot what my friend in real life's real name is. Alright, their real name is Max, and yeah, I have to check my best friend on Snapchat. I have to do Snapchat. It's a lot easier. Yeah, no, I'm too lazy to do everything with my life right now.
Spend nights in the hospital. Don't scare me, you know? I'm pretty used to fractures, bandages, stitches, and other stuff. That's why when my nose appeared to be broken after another hockey game and I had to visit my doctor, it didn't surprise me much when he said it was broken. But this time at the hospital, it was totally different from all the others. I saw a girl. Well, I mean, it wasn't the first time I saw a girl at the hospital, but when I saw this girl in particular, who had the same bandage on her face as I did, which clearly meant that she'd also damaged her nose, I felt like she was different from the others. I remember how I was just laying there on the examination table, trying to come up with funny jokes about our noses, to get acquainted with her, and waiting till nobody could hear us. I don't know why, but the idea of talking to her made me nervous. While before, I used to be far from being shy at all. Then I heard her sobbing, and that was it. My perfect chance to say something to her. I asked her how she got her injury, and she said she was going to piano practice, but she fell down awkwardly and hit her nose on the chair. I said to her that she should have been happy that she didn't damage her fingers, since the nose was far from the most necessary part of the body that you needed when playing piano. This must have been really funny for her, or I looked funny, or I don't know. But I remember her smiling at me, and the look she gave me, and that is how our romantic relationship began. Everything. And when both of us... hospital, we practically spent every single minute together. I would listen to her classical music concerts, and she would visit my games. Even though we had totally different interests, I was really happy, and Clarissa, that was her name, also said that she was happy being with me. But then she got sick. It started like a couple of months after we met. She became sleepy and moody almost all the time, and frequently had a fever. So her parents decided to take her to the hospital. I remember I went there one day to visit her, as usual, when she said that the doctors had diagnosed her with leukemia. At first, I refused to believe it. I mean... I knew how serious of an illness it was, but I thought it might have been a mistake or something, but it wasn't. Clarissa started her treatment, and I stayed next to her the whole time. It was really hard to see someone you love suffering that much, but I can't imagine how hard it was for her. I mean, all that chemo stuff and other treatments. But I promised that I would be next to her, so that she could get better. Embarrassingly, I regretted my promise after a couple of weeks. Because of a health condition, and all the medication she was on, Clarissa had become a different person. I mean, because of... game that coming Friday. Imagine, Calgary Flames. I died to go. I was impressed by Mr. Burnham's gift, but I didn't know how his daughter was going to react. Of course, when I told her everything, she was not excited at all. However, she said her dad had already had a talk with her about me going there, and she was okay with it. But she repeated like 20 times that I might meet another girl while I was there, and she'd have to stay alone with her illness and so forth. But you know, it was a 1 in a million chance for me, and I did not want to give it up. So I promised not to have too much fun. On the day of the big game, I felt really excited and happy. Only when I called Clarissa to say once again how nice she was to be that understanding, she seemed to be whiny and moody again, which gave me a feeling that I was doing something wrong or bad. But this feeling went away as soon as the game started. My friend Jack and I were really having fun. I had sort of forgotten about my terminally ill girlfriend and her bad temper. And there were 2 girls sitting right in front of us, you know? They were supporting our team so hard that one of them had practically lost her voice. Honestly, I've never before seen a girl cheering that hard at a hockey game. She might have loved the sport just as much as I did, I thought, that I was totally not supposed to do. I got to know her. I just really badly wanted to have fun that evening, and I completely forgot about everything else. My friend, who definitely knew about the situation with Clarissa, and that I was upset and tired of it, might have just wanted to support me. So he didn't stop me. And after the game, we were already sitting in a cafe with these two girls, talking and laughing, you know? I haven't been that free and easygoing for a long time, and I felt like it was needed badly. Even though we had nothing with those girls, I mean, we literally just swapped numbers and emails and that was it. Later that evening, I felt really guilty. The next day, I went to visit Clarissa and found her in a really bad mood. She had somehow found photos from the event on the internet. She probably used a hashtag or something else, and there was a photo of me and Jack with those girls laughing and cheering for our team. I sort of convinced her that we just happened to sit together and never talk to each other. But, you know I lied, right? And now that girl Jackie started texting me, and I really feel like I do want to go out with her. So now I'm really confused. I can't break up with my terminally ill girlfriend, but I can't lie to her either. If you have any ideas of what I should do, please share them in the comments to this video. I'm really looking forward to them. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss any other stories.
Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm 16 years old and well, you'll understand everything once you hear my story. I'm studying at the academy.
Did he see me? trying to kill someone, you fat fuck. Gee, baby.
Words. And much more than words. I was tormented by the question.
Alright, let's see. the LDR. There's that. No. Well.